And there we are. Okay, it's been about a minute-ish, and we are ready to begin. Hi, my name is Quimby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good whatever time of day it is for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch into game view. 3, 2, 1, and bop. Hi. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well today. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. It's been a bit of a morning for me. Oh, hi, Jimu. Hi. There's a nitty gritty pretty itty bitty kitty that she pet for the first time today. Aw, kitty cats. It's been a bit of a day for me. Sorry if my thoughts are scattered. We're gonna be working on the lab again today. Gonna be, setting in that quartz and stuff. I didn't end up having time to go get a ton of quartz today, so we might end up in the nether. Who knows? We'll find out. But hi, it's good to see everyone. Good times all around. Oh, my inventory's kind of a mess. Let me just take care of that real quick. Yeah, just as we're getting started, hope everyone's doing well today. Hope today and yesterday have been alright. Thank the Sacred Pilot Flame, it's No Lore Thursday. Yeah. We love a No Lore Thursday. Admittedly, we've been doing kind of a lot of No Lore days right now, but it's all in the spirit of needing to get things done. So that's fine. That's all right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Just came to the startling realization of just how much stone I have right now. But that's fine. That's chill. That's nothing to worry about. Oh boy. The main conflict of today, I suppose, is gonna be the absolutely massive amount of quartz that I need compared to the amount of quartz that I have. So, hey, Macy, have I traded with you recently? I have not. So we're just gonna begin with trading with some masons, trying to, get that store of quartz up. Once upon a time, you wanted to get a love stone for your house. Now we're here. Aw, we do love progress. We love seeing, how the times they are changing. I always wish I could, right click and have things, just, like shift click and have it go up into the crafting, but that would admittedly be asking a bit much. I understand. But yeah, I'm just planning on today being a fun little build day where we do the things, Bop. Oh boy. We're going back to the Animal Crossing lo-fi today for that purpose. I was like, oh, what music do we want today? And just Animal Crossing lo-fi. That's what I want, honestly. That's how I'm feeling. Tally is not here today. You're in armor. Hold on, I thought you were. There's the other mason. She's out getting some things looked at for her. She ate some grapes, and then and grapes are toxic for dogs, so she's just out getting that looked at, getting that taken care of. I mean, she'll be fine. We've dealt with this before, but that's where Puppy is. She's not going to be coming in to say hi today. But anyways, just while we're walking around doing stuff, yeah, Ty's been having a bit of a rough time lately. She's a little punk who likes to eat things she finds on the ground and then is confused when that mysteriously makes her tummy feel bad. She's quite a silly puppy, honestly. But just I know while we're sitting here chatting, maybe we should talk about Everyman, the play. So before I get into talking about literary analysis and stuff, I like just talking about literary analysis because one of my fondest memories of high school is just sitting in my English class, listening to my English teacher explain the symbolism of The Great Gatsby or just various books that we were studying, and just feeling so amazed and just loving hearing that. So I know that's been something that I like to do. Is I like to talk about literary analysis. I don't think many people have that same sort of fond memories of like English teachers talking about books as me, but you know what? I'm going to make you have fond memories about it. I need so much quartz. I did the math. I think I need about 17 stacks of it for every like row of the ceiling and floor, and I need about 12 for every row of the walls. So that's gonna be fun. I'm a big fan of podcasting video essays. Hey, yeah, that's kind of the vibes. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be good. But so anyways, talking about Everyman. Everyman is a piece of medieval theater, which medieval theater is really interesting because of like, I don't know, just the way it is. Medieval theater is just sort of I think it's kind of funny because they like still wanted to do theater, but at the same time theater was frowned upon because oftentimes it was seen as like, you know, unseemly or as like, you know, paganistic. Like it was something people are like, oh man, theater is so cool, but also at the same time is theater of the devil? Who knows? Not me. I can never get hopefully that'll just be fine. But so anyways, back to the whole, you know, medieval theater era. So there's this play called Everyman, and most of medieval theater, I would argue, is honestly kind of boring. I read another medieval theater piece. That feeling when your passion may be of the devil. Oh, it's so very, very tricky when your passion may be of the devil. And it's like, oh, what am I supposed to do about this? Rip theater, science, and medicine. Yeah, the medieval ages were certainly something, to be sure. But then, okay, so there's another like medieval theater piece I've read called Dulcidius, and it was written by like a nun who you know, written by a nun. She was like writing theater in her spare time. It was not meant to be performed. It was meant to be like a play that was just read, which you can understand when you like read some of it, and because like a lot of the way that scenes transition stuff would not make sense if the play was actually being performed live by people. So, you know, it's a very good thing that Dulcidius was not ever performed, really. Because there's like one moment where it's like we see characters on stage at one moment, and then it's like, oh my gosh, look, they're on a mountain, and just trying to imagine like how a person would do that on the stage. It's kind of a rip, honestly. But Everyman is kind of unique among medieval theater in that it's actually pretty good. Like, I read Everyman as part of a class, and just, I remember when we were having a discussion about it, we had read Dulcidius before this, so we didn't have, like, high expectations for medieval theater. Wrong one. But then, you know, we got to Everyman and just read it, and we were like, wow, that's real. That, like, expresses emotions that I have felt. So basically, the whole thing... We're at sea. Now we're in a castle. Now it's a mountain. Yeah, kind of those vibes. But, so basically the plot of Everyman, you know, it's still very medieval theater. A guy is contacted by, like, death and is like, hey, it's time for you to die. It's time for you to die, and you're going to hell because you've been pretty bad. I guess content warning, possible religious trauma. Like religious content, if religious trauma is a thing for you, this may not be. I don't know if this is a discussion you'd want to be a part of, because we are talking about, like, you know, religion is part of this whole thing, because, you know, medieval Europe theater. It's like in math when you learn the hard ruling stuff first and then the shortcuts that make them useful. Yeah, kinda. It's like, ooh, we read this not great play, and now we're reading this play that's like, wow, okay, you didn't have to hit that hard. It's by an anonymous author too, so we don't know who wrote Everyman. But yeah, so it's like time for this guy to die, and it's like, surprise, you're going to hell. Haven't been that great. And the guy's like, no, please, more time, I beg. And Death is like, all right, I'll give you like a little bit more time, but then, you know, like once that's over, it's done, you're dying. Like you don't really have a say in that. And the guy's like, okay, all right, sure, that's fine. So then he goes and like starts talking to his friends and stuff, and is like, hey, I'm like trying to go on this journey, like I'm gonna die, I'm trying to like figure things out, will you go with me? Or I guess at first he's like, hey, I need something, I need help. And his friends are like, oh yeah, for sure, like I'll help. Like he's got like this guy who's basically like a party friend. He talks to like a lot of his family, like cousins and stuff. And he's like, hey, I need help. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll help you. But then he's like, yeah, so I'm trying to like go do this thing. I'm trying to like save my soul and stuff. And then they're like, well, actually, I'm not gonna help with that. So you're on your own, buddy. And the guy's like just left alone with that. And oh gosh, that like, yeah, it's like, yeah, bro, anything for you. Proceeds to go back on that immediately. I need help redeeming my soul. Yeah, man, nah, I can't help. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. And oh gosh, chat, it's just like right from the get-go, right when people start betraying him, it's like already more emotional than I thought it would be. Because, you know, like I kind of expected that something like that might happen, but it's just the way that it was like, oh yeah, we're like best friends, we're, you know, I'd do anything for you, we're like kinsmen and stuff, like etc, etc, etc. And then it's just like, oh no, nah, you're on your own. Yeah, sorry bro, I'm sick that day. Yeah, pretty much. Or like I don't know, like you could kind of expect the people were gonna not actually be that helpful at first, and it was like okay, but then where it really starts getting emotional is the guy. So it ends up being like, oh, you have to like rest on your own like virtues and stuff. So he's got like his strength and like his 5 senses, and like his like wisdom and knowledge and stuff, and they're all there helping him, and it's like, yeah, this is gonna be great. We're perfect. We're here to help. And it's like, heck yeah, we love the helpful, your own self moment. But then they start getting to the end of the journey, and even they abandon him. Like, and that's where it really starts hitting deep, because you know you could kind of tell that like the party friend wasn't gonna hold out, and like the cousins and stuff weren't gonna end up sticking around. So that was like, okay, all right. But then like his strength starts deserting him, and his 5 senses start deserting him, and they were the ones who like were there the entire time. They were the ones who like stuck by even when the other people started abandoning him. And it's like, wait, but like I thought you were here with me. You've been like so steadfast, and I've just been sticking around. And they're like, sorry man, like we're not gonna stay. Yeah, it just the moment that like his own self, the people who had been there, started to betray him, that was so very, very emotional. Because again, you could tell that the other people were gonna do it, like just from like the way that the story is structured and stuff. You know, we could kind of tell that like the mortal men were not gonna actually stick around and help out. But gosh, when the people who had been there, the people who like had been hanging around and being like part of the journey and being there for him, when they started to leave, that like, oof, that was painful. And it's just like, and that's what like sets Everyman apart from like other medieval theater that I've read, is just like somehow the understanding that sometimes the most like the betrayals that hurt the most are by like A, yourself, but also B, like the people who had been there. It's like people who've never been there, if they don't stick around, then that's like, well, I mean, that can't really get too hard up about that. If your party friend doesn't stick around, that's like, oh, I don't know. But like when the people who like who did promise to be there for you and actually like with that for a while, when they start to be unfaithful, it just hurts. And that's like, I don't know, just the genius of Everyman, I guess, and what makes it still an applicable play. Like, I read the play for a class, and we watched a production, like a modern production of the play afterwards, because people still put this on. Like, people still are like, oh yeah, like, Everyman is a piece of theater that's worth watching, worth putting on, and, you know, pulling out of the old dusty cabinet of theater everywhere. Because, I mean, honestly, it is. Honestly, Everyman deserves to be understood and written and pulled out into the light. Ooh, which gets us to the subject of, like, how theater is meant to be performed. Because I don't have a lot else to say about Everyman right now. Just mostly the way that it makes you experience the feelings, I think, is beautiful, especially for a piece of medieval theater, which, as we mentioned, tends to be a bit boring because they, you know, that feeling when your hobby is probably of the devil or something. But just like on the subject of theater in general, like, theater is meant to be performed. Like, I'm generally more interested in, like, non-traditional styles of theater and stuff, but, like, I just know things are not, like, plays are not meant to be just, like, left on a shelf and read. Plays are meant to, like, be pulled out into the universe, to have meaning, and, like, to watch people see it, because reading Everyman was an experience. But then, like, also watching the things that the feelings were happening, that was like, oof. Okay, I have a limited number of things left, so I want to try and get as far as I can here. And I still got more. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do the whole row, and I'll place the lanterns out, and then we'll get back to the rest later. I'm gonna need more lanterns soon. We're gonna need to make a trip to the surface to get more lanterns and to get more quartz. Yeah, just, there's such a big difference between, like, just reading stuff when it's, like, on a page, and then seeing it in person. Like, again, reading about the, like, betrayals and stuff of Everyman, that was pretty intense, but then just, like, watching, like, his strength and courage and stuff, like, just pick up and walk away from him. Oof, chat. That's about all I can say about that, is oof. But, oh, there's an Enderman in here. How did you get down here, friend? You shouldn't be here. This is a sterile lab environment. Luckily for you, I'm not feeling particularly menacing today, but... I thought it was nighttime. Oh, it's early morning. Okay, that would make sense. I've only got enough lanterns left for one more full-length area, so I actually... Yeah, how much quartz will I need? Let's go for 3 stacks of quartz that we're turning into chiseled quartz for now, and then just, like, put all that out and then go get more lanterns and stuff. I think that's a good plan. Oh boy. I'm very, very quickly running out of materials, so that's fun. Alright, I gotta put on chapstick real quick. That's the sound that you're hearing right there. Okay. While I'm here, I should get more quartz from my masons. And yeah, that should be fine. And I'll go ahead and trade all of this stone out for more emeralds because, you know, I'm gonna need them. Oh, is it not early enough for the... Is it not late enough in the day for the masons to be at their stations? Oh, Macy. There we are. Hey, Macy. Sup, how you doing, Macy? Hope you are living life really well. Anyway, yep, there we are. Thanks much, Macy. Dulcidius is an experience. Like, I don't think we gotta go too far into it, because I didn't really enjoy the experience. But I do think it's notable that Dulcidius is actually the antagonist of the play. Dulcidius is about I didn't know a lot about the story before reading the play, but it's about a group of like 3 virgins who they've like sworn an oath of chastity or whatever, but this guy Dulcidius is like, no, you're gonna like marry people, and haha, you're gonna get married. And I just think it's really interesting to note that despite the play actually being about those 3 characters, that the play is still called Dulcidius. That's all. We don't need to go into that too big. We had a full discussion about it in the class I was taking, but I don't think we necessarily need to like, I don't know, make a huge thing out of it here. But just, I don't know. I just think it's really interesting that Dulcidius is named after the guy that was gonna like hurt people, and that's all. Do you have... Ooh, I need more emeralds. Just a little bit more emeralds. I didn't need to go that far, but I just needed enough for this. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna be poor by the end of this. I just need so much quartz, chat. I just need so much quartz. But I don't know, medieval theater is such a wild time. You know what actually like is very fun and exciting and wild about medieval theater? I'm just gonna drop this stuff off here right now. Okay, but the really like actually fun thing about medieval theater is pageant wagons. So back in like the old days of medieval theater, for a while, like the theater that was deemed like, you know, religious enough to be okay would be done inside of churches and stuff. But then they decided, oh no, that probably isn't a great plan. Theater is pretty kind of yikes, if you know what I mean. So they started making theater like go outside of the churches and stuff. And so people started building pageant wagons. They're just like big ol' wagons that were like a set for a play. And here we're gonna head out over to the ocean monument because I need more sea lanterns. But it's just this big ol' wagon with like, and these sets would be like 2 stories high and stuff. So just like imagine this big ol' wagon on these like big ol' wheels, and people are like, yep, this is a stage for a play. And then they just kind of did plays on them, and they'd like take the plays, the wagons out for doing plays, and then they'd like put them back in storage and stuff. But just like, how cool would it be to just build this big ol' like wagon thing and then be like, yep, we're gonna perform on that. I think that just that's like the dream. That is, you know what people don't want, like, I don't know, big theaters or stuff. People want pageant wagons. And just imagine, wait, hold on. Okay, I do have 15 chunks, okay. Just making sure, because sometimes it's down to 8. But just, I don't know, I just think it would be cool, and, like, what a fun way to do theater. What an exciting little thing to do. Just, yes, let's build a big ol' wagon, and then that will be our set, and we will perform on it, and that's how it's gonna be. And these things, I don't know, they just be gigantic. They have, like, sometimes they'd have, like, stage effects and stuff on it. Pageant wagons, the food trucks of theater. I mean, honestly, kinda. Yeah, that's kind of how it went. They're just like, ah, yes, we need a portable thing so that it doesn't have to be, because actually, like, making a theater, I'm pretty sure would have been considered, like, bad due to the whole, you know, like, that feeling when your hobby might be of the devil sort of thing. But just having, like, this mobile little structure that you can wheel out into, like, I don't know, the middle of the street and then, you know, do a lot of performing with. It's just fun. That's just exciting times. I do think it's always fun just getting here and, like, seeing the massive amounts of guardians that are there now that I've, you know, dried out the rest of the monument. But I know, I knew someone who, like, her dream was to build a pageant wagon. Alright, what are we looking like on crystals? On the prismarine crystals. Let's just shove some shulker boxes full of them. Do I have? I do not. Okay. I know we've got some in the underground storage, but we are not currently at the underground storage, so. Okay. Right, we're looking just a bit bare. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's not ideal. Well, let's just leave that for a second. Take some moments with the fishy boys up here. Look at them. Look at those fishy boys. They sure are being fish, chat. They sure are. They sure are doing their fish boy thing. This is also good because it gives Silky Boy a chance to heal and recover from the ordeals of being my main method of excavating areas. And it just makes you think, like, what if pageant wagons were still the main stage sort of thing? Like, instead of having the grand old theaters we just built even larger pageant wagons. Can you imagine if Broadway was just like a street with a whole ton of huge wagons on it? I think that'd be really funny, actually. I have not put sharpness on this sword. Well, that's awkward. That's a bit strange. Do I have any way to get sharpness? Oh, that's probably why. I don't think I've got like a villager for it or anything. We'll just deal with that later. We'll be right back with you with that. I don't know, ah yes, go to Broadway, the street with the largest wagons. What the heck was that? Was the pageant wagons thing, or the pageant wagons thing, or the guardians thing? Or is it something else? I mean, it's good to have you here, Jima. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. The guardians. Oh, what's happening right here? Because I mean, this is just a guardian farm. You know? Can't spell? Nah, that's fine. Spelling is overrated, said the person who's kind of a little bit of a human spell check. I do have to say the noises that they make when they're, you know, like flopping around and dying outside of water is a bit uncomfy, but you know, ultimately it's worth it. How we doing on things down there? We can't reach that far down. That's alright, that's chill. Imagine having a good angle at the hitbox. That would be kind of weird. I would never do that. You finally did get cactus? Yo! Congrats on getting cactus. We do love a getting cactus moment. I live in a desert, so you know, cactus is pretty available for me. So I'm like, imagine not having cactus. That's such a wild, wondrous world. Goodbye, sun. The sun's just gonna head out. The sun's just gonna Go right on down there. It's been a hot second since we talked about you getting cactus. What did you need cactus for again? Was it for like a specific project or something? Or did you need like the dye for something? I mostly just use cactus dye for trading with shepherds. Maybe I should get an actual cactus farm one day, like an automatic one or something. Food for thought. Green dye? Yeah. That'll do it. I do think it's funny that there's so many ways to get like say red dye in the game, and then green dye and stuff. It's just like cactus. Here, I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, I did not refill my water bottle. So chat, we're gonna play the fun game today. And is this water bottle gonna survive the rest of the day, or am I gonna need to go refill it? It's gonna be a real fun time. It's gonna be very enjoyable. I wonder how many crystals we're getting from this. You did make a cactus farm though. I mean, that's more than I've done, so you know. You're doing good. That's my favorite thing, like finding a rare resource or like a resource that I need or something and getting just enough that I can like then, you know, sustain myself on it. You know, like when I got the jungle stuff, you know, like the bamboo and jungle saplings, and then it was like, ha 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 ha, you cannot control me, game. I will reign triumphant. You gotta hope if I picked up almost a half a stack of prismarine crystals that like more than half a stack of prismarine crystals would be in the chest by now. I mean, you never know. It could be that I'm getting all the prismarine crystals somehow. I am very excited because it's looking like on the track that we're on, I'm going to hit like level 100 at this rate. Probably not. We've gained like 2 levels while we're here and I don't actually know how we're doing on stuff. Turns out I may have been getting all of the crystals because there's like 1 stack of it in here. Yeah, that's awkward. Oh, that's kind of awkward actually. Well, it looks like we're gonna be here for a second. I'd just like enough crystals that I could get a few stacks of sea lanterns. You know. Oof. I did not know how my storage was doing. Wait, hold on. I know that I've got at least like a chest's worth of crystals down in the storage area down there. So that should be something at the very least. See, I need 5 stacks of crystals to make a stack of the lanterns. I don't know how many stacks of lanterns I need. I know that it's probably going to be at least probably at least 5 stacks of lanterns. I've got a good number of crystals in that shulker box down there already. So theoretically, maybe like 2 chests full of crystals should do it. I'm ballparking it here. I'm just trying for it. Come on, guardians. Do the spawn thing. Do the thing where you spawn. It's kind of mesmerizing. Just seeing like the huge waves of guardians like get down here and all flopping around and stuff. And then just like having just like a big old wave of them die in a hit. Oh, I just like movement. I just like watching things move around. My brain's just gone entirely blank. I'm sure something will fill it eventually. Maths time? Oh, maths time. Okay. Let's see. If I want to make like 5 stacks of sea lanterns, then I'm going to need 25 stacks of crystals, which is, hold on, that is just like one chest's worth, because one chest holds 27. So, theoretically, I should actually have enough in the downstairs storage to supplement what I've got in this box here to get enough for it. 5 crystals equals 1 lantern. Yeah, I just know that I need 5 stacks for a stack of lanterns. Let's see. So with that in mind, with those being the thoughts, I should actually probably just be good to finish up here because I've got about half a shulker box of, a little over half, maybe like 2/3 of a shulker box down there I can, you know, just pick up and be merrily on my way with. Yeah, like 2/3 here. Then let's just pick up some crystals here if we can. Here, I'll just go ahead and move these things out. Yeah, not seeing a lot of crystals moving through, so that's fine. Yeah, this combined with what I've got downstairs, we should be doing alright. Then I'm pretty sure I've got a whole ton of shards downstairs, but I mean, may as well just pull them from here. Let's just shove these in a few times. I don't need quite as many shards as I need crystals. But like a shulker box should do with what I've got here and what I've got back at home. That should be fine. And then just while I'm thinking about it, all this extra cod in my inventory can go in the cod box. I love that I have a cod box. A box for the cod, in fact. And one last time hitting these guys before we go. They've been accumulating a little bit. Come on. Just smack them a little bit. Give them a little smack around. Can I hit you, please? Thank you. I appreciate it. And we go down. I've got more cod and stuff, but that's alright. That's nothing to be too concerned about. Anyway, back down to the island. Sometime I gotta clear out the amethyst geode that's underneath the monument, but that's gonna be such an ordeal. That's gonna be so much work. Ooh, forward slowly. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, hasn't gotten grass on it yet. Yeah, I think I'll be fine on shards. And then yeah, I've got a good amount right there. So let's just pull that right out. No, that's full. That's all right. There we are. Let's just grab some stuff. Oh, that was not enough. Okay. Let's try that. Do I want more than this? This will give me, hold on. Yeah, this will give me a little over 5 stacks, but I think I might need more because I've used like 2 already on the ceiling, and the ceiling's not even going to be the biggest. The ceiling's not going to be the biggest user of the things. So let's pull the rest. Sorry, crystals. I know you were looking forward to sitting in this chest for a while and just being useful storage, but yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, so sorry about that. Sorry, Prismy crystals, you are coming with me. It's like I've got so many shards, and I've got a lot of cod too. Then rip to the crystals. Sometimes I really do just need to like sit there for a large amount of time. Sup? What are you looking at? What are you looking at, huh? That's weird. Please stop. Sometime I should probably just spend a lot of time there. Who knows? Not me. I don't know. I probably don't need more turtle eggs at this point. So we're just gonna head back to New Stock City. I've just realized that I could have made my life a lot easier if instead of just shoving everything in a shulker box, I actually made the crystals here. But what's the fun in that? Where's the joy and the excitement that comes from that? I'm sure it's fine. That's a lot of crystals. I'm gonna need a lot of lanterns. Let's see, doing the math, a lot. I've already used like 2 stacks on the ceiling. The walls are gonna have like crystal designs, and like gonna have lantern designs on them. So I'm just gonna need a ton of them. That's not even accounting for the floor. Like 5 stacks is like 5 stacks of lanterns is just a starter number, really. This is the largest project I've ever done. I hope it's not the largest project that I ever do, because I want to make something like truly massive at some point. But for now, this is definitely a good bit more than I have done for lots of other stuff. Usually it's like, oh, I'll get like some wood and things. Am I gonna be able to? Oh, I'm gonna hit that. Yeah, that would have been less. That would have been unfortunate. That would have been yikes. Ooh, and it is. I just hit a wall. I can probably go trade with my villagers and get some more quartz out of them, because I'm going to need massive amounts of quartz. I'm going to need massive amounts of emeralds. Don't worry, this isn't all the emeralds I have. I've got a ton upstairs. But this is gonna hurt a lot, admittedly. Can maybe like trade some gold and stuff to the what's he called? The cleric. Maybe I could go out to Bread City and get some trades there. I'm gonna need so many emeralds. It's like, oof. I get I do 8 trades of 12 emeralds, which means I use 96 emeralds every time I do this. And if I'm not making 96 emeralds very often, then that's going to drain my capital real quickly. So that's fun. We'd love a good losing the hard-earned emeralds that I've been trying to make. What else can I do? What can I do to just get emeralds? I mean, yeah, I can trade cod and stuff with the fishermen, and I can trade iron when I've got it, but I don't think I've got no, I do have a ton of iron. I've got a ton of iron blocks, and I'm not using it for anything. So I could just pull some of those puppies out, trade them with my iron boyos, and then just get more emeralds that way. That actually makes a lot of sense. That would actually work pretty well, I think. I went to the OP Emerald strat the other day. Ooh, please do tell. Please do tell. I would love to get lots of emeralds. I mean, just in general, not just for this project. Just in general, I would love to have massive amounts of emeralds. Hello, friend. Curing zombie villager means you get massive discounts for life. Oh, but I'm playing on easy mode, so curing zombie villagers is really difficult. Because they do not live very well on easy mode when you try to cure them. I've used so many emeralds already. You know what if we just yoink a stack of these iron blocks, and then then I say, hello, do you trade iron? Yes, you do. Let's do a real quick get rich moment. Curing someone with an iron ingot means that one iron ingot equals 1 emerald. That would be pretty OP, yeah. Judge more easily and easy. Yeah, it's stuff about like mobs and damage, because you have to, you know, use weakness on them. I'm pretty sure. I've never cured a zombie villager. I'm just going off of what I've heard, and I'm pretty sure that on easy mode, that makes them like they die pretty easily with that. So yeah, that would be the OP strat though, because I do have a ton of iron. Where's my toolsmith? Has my toolsmith moved somehow? I mean, I could go for some sheep and stuff. Could go for trading with the shepherds, as it were. But I don't know, it would take quite a while to shear enough that it would be profitable. I really just need to get like an auto shear or something. I've looked at designs for those but never actually used it. I'm just gonna be talking to all the lads with the iron and seeing what we can figure out. I could talk to the lads with the cod. That's the thing that I could do. Have I talked with you? Yes, I have. There were the iron lads around. Hi, kitty cats. Sometimes they just meow, and then we are friends. Excuse me. Yes, there we are. Got almost, okay, I've almost gotten one round of trade, like one time of trading quartz back. So that's going pretty well. You know, that's doing all right. I could trade with my, I could trade some of my nether wart away. But that also sounds kind of like, I don't know, like I use my nether wart. Let's pull out some cod, just for trading cod purposes. Let's see, where are the fishy boys? Fishy boy, there you are. The fishy boyos. They like to trade the fish. And hello, Batman villain. Aw, I'm so proud of Batman villain for like settling down and getting a real job, you know? You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna get today. It took a lot of stuff, but I've got some emeralds back. You don't get to stand on my ender chest. What were you doing right there? What were you doing there? That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird, old buddy, old friend, old pal. Anyway. I mean, there's always the classic, like, mason trade, because sticks and stuff. And I do have a lot of bamboo, but I don't have any masons is the problem. Not masons. Fletchers. Fletchers. A lot of their friends are calling them a sellout, though. Oh, in, hold on, the cured villagers? Or, hold on, who's calling who a sellout? Is it me? Am I the sellout? I don't think I've sold out yet. I'm not saying that I won't sell out ever. Because I might, you never know. But, oh, because Batman villain buckled down and got a job. Oh, the AJR reference, that's good, that's good. Love an AJR reference. Aw, Clarence. Hi, Clarence. You're not Clarence, I wasn't talking to you. You got stupid trades. I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm not the hugest fan of your actions. You're fine. Macy, you're chill. Don't mind me, just picking up a bit more quartz where I can. And other mason won't be here yet because it's not 9 AM yet. Unstoppable force. My need for quartz. Immovable object. The amount of quartz that I have. Or will that... hold on. Maybe it's unstoppable force. No, I think my need for, like, my need for quartz would be in the unstoppable force. Rip Clarence's doppelganger. Well, listen. Clarence is a trident, and that other guy was definitely not a trident. Like, I don't know what he thought would happen. I mean, it was always going to go that way. There was never any doubt in anyone's minds that that is what was going to happen. Ooh, I've got a bunch of leather that I could trade with my leather worker off in Fred City. Yeah, see, I've got a bunch of leather. You have to admit, he looked rather trident-like for a villager. I actually do not need to admit that. That's not something that I need to admit. Fun fact. If I say he didn't look like a trident, then he didn't look like a trident. Is everyone going to work now? Hello. Heck yes. Hey, I can trade you some iron if you'd like that. Okay. Anyway. Actually, as your lawyer, you don't have to admit anything. Yep. Got that one figured out. As long as I don't admit to it, then they can't get me for it. Please tell me you've got... Yes, you do. You've got your quartz trade ready. Awesome. Pleasure doing business. Mason, I'd love for you to... listen, I'm not threatening you. Sorry, moving this sword was just getting you to stop looking at me. But, like, Mason, I'm gonna need you to... Mason? Buddy? Do I need to stop looking at you? Is that what's going on here? Are you trying to intimidate me? Oh. That sounded like someone did work. Heck yes. Okay, there we are. And of course this guy's already done work too. That's great. That's fine. That's normal. That's chill, I guess. Maybe I should just go to the Nether. I've kind of been putting off because I've really excavated the areas near me. But like, maybe I should just go to the Nether and suck it up and go on a big ol' long quartz gathering expedition. Because, I mean, look at this. I've got almost 3 stacks of quartz for all that work. I'm kind of... I don't know how well this is working out. And I'm gonna turn it... Hold on, no, I've already got the chiseled quartz. I made some of that before I left. I remember this. See, we've already got the chiseled quartz. And oh, I need to make sea lanterns. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. So this is going to be, I can only make so many at a time. So let's just go, let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to annoy me very rapidly, having extra ones in my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there we have it. There's 1 stack. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not gonna be here for very long. I don't need to make that many. Like, I don't have the materials to make that many sea lanterns, but just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's such a precise order that I've got to go in. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so we've got significantly less shards than crystals because that's how it goes. But if I start running out of shards, I've got some extras in here. So hopefully that'll be enough. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need this 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna use all of these sea lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up. 7, 8, and 9. Ooh, that could have been bad. If that had gotten messed up, it would have been tragic. 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oop, it's getting a bit tight. I think we're gonna make it though, because I don't think I have a full 5 in here anymore. I've got 1, 2, 3, almost 4, and 1, 2, 3. If I play my cards correctly, this should do it. I mean, at the very least, I'm using up all the shards that have been in there for ages and ages and ages, you know. Gotta look on the bright side there. Okay, I've got 50. Oh, I think we're gonna be under. Yeah, okay. But just by a little, that's actually not bad. That's not a bad ratio. I have 8 and 3/4 of a stacks. 8 3/4 stacks of sea lanterns. Let's hope that that's enough. This is a big ol' area that I'm doing stuff with. This is kind of a lot, honestly. Not in a bad way though. Not in a aw heck sort of feeling. Alright. Actually, while we're up here, I'm just gonna take a moment and harvest this out because I'm gonna need netherwort for something, even if it's not the roof. Maybe it'll be, you know, trading with the cleric to try to get more emeralds, so let's just, yep. I'm gonna clear the entire field and then I'm gonna replant the entire field. Gotta be careful to not hit the walls though. And there. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't know that Fortune worked on netherwort earlier. That would have been knowledge that would have been nice to have. Would have appreciated that before this whole thing. But now we know. Now we know, and it's working really well. Hold on. Oh, dropped a little bit there. And there you have it. I've got 4 stacks of netherwort here. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. That's legitimately very nice. And yeah, I should probably sleep. I should probably, you know, I'll throw a bone to the iron golems. I'll give them 1 night of rest. You know, just a little bit of sleep as a treat. Is it time to sleep yet? Oh, it's certainly getting there. We're certainly approaching that time. This fake clearance guy, you know? What's he doing with his life? What's his deal? Why is he like this? I do not understand fake Clarence. Like fake Clarence though. What a not stand-up guy. What a jerk. I'm trying to be Clarence. Clarence is a trident. Come on, bro. Oh, and yeah, there was an Enderman here, in fact. Someday, chat, someday I will start planting these coarse flowers in an environment that's good for them and not just this cramped little space. Alright, well, back down to the ceiling layer. It's looking good though. It's looking real good. Let's just... Yep, there we are. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 3 stacks should be enough there. 3 stacks should have, you know, gotten the whole thing. And here we are. Do I only have 1 more layer of lanterns left? Because if I... Oh, chat. If I only had 1 more layer of lanterns left, then I could have finished the ceiling off before we went to the monument. Because I had enough quartz for it. I just thought I was missing the lanterns, but it looks like we're only going to need 1 more. And I had the perfect number. I had 11 lanterns exactly. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That's fun. I keep missing the block that I'm trying to mine anyways. Why am I mining out so much of this without putting the blocks in? Anyway, let's just keep going with that. Whoops. That's a I just went mining. I just was doing the things. Okay. Well, you do some stuff properly, you get lost in your brain other times, so... Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. I've been second to a, you know, a little bit of a, vast wasteland these days, and it's called watching, like, 10-year-old Onion videos. You know The Onion, the satirical news site. They're just so well done, is the problem. Like, the acting is really good, the writing is really good. It's just, it looks like real news, but, like, gone wrong. I don't know, I think that's just the best way to describe it, is like real news gone wrong. I watched one this morning that was about, like, this guy who wasted his entire life studying anteaters. And just... There's one point where they're like, let's bring in, like, the footage of the anteaters. And he's like, oh... Just like, oh, the anteaters. And they're like, oh, give it, like, what's your favorite fact about anteaters? Anteaters are on the endangered species list and will die soon. And it's just... I think what really makes it, what absolutely, like, just chef's kiss about it, is the way that the, like, person playing the reporter kept trying to make it, you know, it kept trying to keep up the reporter, like, oh, let's talk about this, I'm really excited to hear about all the things, and then the guy was just like, anteaters, I thought it would be worth, like, writing the definitive guide to anteaters, but then when it was published, it just wasn't worth it. And the guy's like, oh, well, I'm really excited to hear about anteaters. I'm excited to learn about this interesting species that, like, you've got set up for us. And he's like, I don't want to talk about the anteaters. I've spent, like, the past 15 years of my life studying the anteaters. Oh, it's just, well done. Well done to both parties, for the guy, like, who studied the anteaters for just being so excellently fed up with his life, but then, like, the newscaster trying to save the broadcast and trying to make it interesting and, like, exciting and stuff. Just well done. Well done. Anyways, the ceiling, like, speaking of done, the ceiling is. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely ginormous ceiling. Oh boy, this, oh boy. Well, this will be a fun one. And I almost perfectly figured out the amount of quartz I need. I was 24 off, but that's all right. Excuse me. That's just fine. One of these days I'll actually put in the real water elevator. You know, one of these days it'll happen. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Let's just... I don't want to carry this sand around, but I think I'm doomed to because I don't want to put it away at all. Let's pick up 8 stacks of quartz. That way I can leave like 2 stacks in the chest to make me feel better about my life. But you know, I've definitely got enough quartz that I can do some work with it. Alright, so I kind of want to just go through and place what I've already mined out. Like, I know this is going to make it more frustrating for me later, but I don't know, I like the aesthetic of that. I am going to be filling this area with quartz because eventually this floor is not going to be here, and you know that's going to be that's going to be a part of the wall too. But oh, hello. Hold on, we've got we had a spare little section that needed to be filled in. That was exciting. On my like little train of, you know, film, etc. analysis, oh, it looks so patchwork right now with just the little sections that I've put in. Oh, I should get around to fixing that. I like learned about a movie yesterday, and it looks like something that I would love to watch if it didn't look faintly too intense for me. It's called Perfect Blue. It's like an Japanese animated movie from like the 1970s. Not 1970s, 1990s. It's like 1997. That's where the 7 came from in that statement. And it deals with like the themes of identity and like trying to figure out like if you're real or not. And it looks really interesting, absolutely terrifying because of just the way that your brain stops working right during the movie, but like also really interesting. Here, I don't know where I want to put the sea lanterns yet, so we are just gonna stick with torches for now. Maybe I should figure out my sea lantern designs first so that I don't waste the quartz putting it in where I could just have lanterns. The problem is that I'm not working with the full picture. I don't have the full 20 levels. Existential horror? Oh yeah, it looks so, oh gosh, it's about like an idol, a singer who's like transitioning her career to acting, and then she starts like struggling with figuring out like if the thing she's experiencing is like real or not. And the thing that looks especially interesting about the film is the way that it makes you unsure of what's actually happening. Just some of the like narrative tricks that it uses and some of the way that it presents the scenes. For a hot second, the audience should be convinced that she is actually going insane. It's like, wow, that's really interesting. If we've talked about like Black Swan and stuff before here, which is another one I need to see, and as far as I can tell, a lot of people like hail this movie as being one of the inspirations for Black Swan, about, you know, a performer being trapped in like perceptions of reality and like seeing other versions of themselves and stuff. Just oof. I don't want to talk about like what the twist is because that's like a big part of what makes the film good. But I don't know, I just like stuff that messes with your brain. Okay, so theoretically I could start planning the wall designs right now. Theoretically I could. Because even though I don't have access to the full 20, I know like my general sort of design. Back up in the main floor of the lab, I do like a circle of lanterns around this side and then do like little bits, like little starbursts and stuff on the inside. I don't think that that same design will work as well here just due to the massive scale of the room. I could do like a thing going in, like I could do like a circle around this, like a square going this way, and then like have this one. That would make so much of the room be sea lanterns, which would be good for the for my quartz intake, but bad for my lantern intake. What if I did a square around like two squares in, not around like the actual outside, and then I figured out like designs, maybe like some open squares and stuff to put on the inside. Let me just give it a little. Just a little test drive area. Hold on. That's gonna bother me. So what if we did like okay, so we'd have a massive square going all the way around. I've gone up one too high, so I've just realized I have made a mistake. This is the one that's supposed to be on. Okay. Okay, so massive square around the inside. Then at that point there'd probably be like, okay, probably one on like each side. Ooh, let's do that too. Just a little bit, so I can get, you know, an idea. Okay, so it'd be like big old squares around every side of the room. And then just like little things on the inside. If I need to change this later, I may hate it. But honestly, I kind of want to just start putting out, start getting in, just so we can, you know, do stuff. Here, one sec. Let's go the full 9 yards. Let's put the layer of quartz around the outside here. So the one of the like particularly interesting things about Perfect Blue is the way that it explores like fan and celebrity interactions, because there's a character who is a fan that's like obsessed with this like performer, with this actress, singer, and he feels like he's got like a right to her image. Is the really interesting thing. This one should not be quartz. He's like upset with the changes that she's making with her career and all the things, and that is like part of what like drives him to do some of the stuff that he does in the film. That's like, that feels like it may be still applicable today. And you know what, let's do it. That's the design. That's what the design is going to be. This is going to be the design. It will bother me if I don't pick up all of the blocks. It's a cursed I live in a cursed reality in which I cannot let blocks just stop. Ah, there we are. There we are. Yep, this is how it's gonna be. With that in mind, I'm gonna put the lanterns in on what we've done here, so that I can, you know, this is gonna be a fun one, because as I like take out the intermediary floors, like the whole design is going to get revealed eventually. And I'm pretty sure I am going to be putting like, you know, the things on the inside. Like, it's not just going to be the big old squares. That's not going to be enough to light the room properly. But I don't know, I think it'll be interesting watching as we go lower, seeing the squares complete. And also figuring out, you know, what we're going to put in the middle. Because I don't think this is a good spot to figure out what's going to be in the middle of the squares due to, you know, not having access to the full height of the room. That'll be when we get down to like the layer under here. But just for right now, it's like, wow, look at this, the mysterious like line branching up. I don't know, I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be really exciting. Of course, I will need to get all the quartz for that now, but heck yeah, I'm taking the iron. I know I said I'd stop just mining the random pockets of resources that I found. I'm taking the iron. It's not like I don't have the stone to replace it. Look, it's all gone now. Look, it's so pretty. No more worrying about that. Except, oh no, this line is fine. This is where I need to start doing the. You know what, hot take. I'm just gonna mine out the entire lantern way. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna mine out the entire lantern way, and then we'll figure it out. Nope, not like that. Is my inventory full? My inventory's full. Let's just there we go. Let's just shove some things in here, stuff that I'm not using at the moment. This is gonna stay because that's my way up to the main area of the lab. You know, let's just leave it like that for the moment. Not, it's fine. It's fine. And lanterns. This is gonna be the area on the wall where the lanterns go, and I'm just gonna fill in the quartz around it. See? So easy, just like that. Oof, again, considering that this is my first time like working on a design of this scale, it's kind of, I don't know how some of the things I'm supposed to do with it, so I guess we're just making it up as we go along. I don't want to actually put in the lanterns until I get all the quartz in, just because it would bother me to have to like mine around the lanterns. So it's just gonna stay a big old hole for the moment. And I'm sure that'll be fine. You know, that'll be chill. Let's also play the game. What will my current supply of quartz get me to? Will I be able to finish, like, I don't know, one of these walls? I think I will be able to finish one of these walls, especially with the whole adding in the sea lanterns thing. Because let's see, I've still got like 4 stacks of quartz. It's after that things are gonna start getting rough. The iron. It calls to me. Listen, it's just, sometimes you just gotta get the iron. I will not be going for those other irons though, because that, listen, I've got some self-control. I've got just the tiniest bit of self-control. Just a very, very little bit. Yeah! Okay, so this wall is almost done, and that's really exciting to me. Because once the wall is done, then I feel like I'll have accomplished something. It's gonna take so many quartz. Oh! And I've got this one lantern. We'll be right back. We'll be right back along. Okay. While I'm here, just Just taking care of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this coarse fruit. Maybe, I don't know, make some purple or something. Gonna do something with it. For the amount of quartz that I have, 2 stacks of sea lanterns should be sufficient to deal with that. Because I've got 3 more here. 3 more whole stacks before I'm gonna need to take drastic action. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a head to the nether moment. Yay! Oh, my favorite thing to do is go to the nether and search for quartz. Ah. But at the very least, I've got one bit of the huge square done. So that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Alright. I've got water. Water's been consumed. And it's time to move on to this whole area. Once again, we are going to begin with just removing the section for the lanterns because, you know, sue me. Actually, no, that wasn't it. This was it. Okay. Let's just fix that up a little bit. Yeah, that'll be it. Me desperately collecting all the resources for no reason. I've got so much stone. I've got so much of the other materials. I probably don't need to collect it, but then I know I'd get to a point where I would need to collect it and I'd go, see, this is why I always mean to like collect the materials when we do stuff so that we don't get to this point. And then I'll feel vindicated for some reason. But it won't be real because I'll still have like inconvenienced myself somehow. It's about inconveniencing yourself, chat. It's about the inconvenience of it all. I'm hoping, I think I should have enough quartz to finish this wall here. Just by my calculations on what I've done with the other walls. I feel like I've got enough. But we'll see. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll get like 3/4 of the way through and then just suffer. I mean, I've got 3 more stacks and I've already made it this far, so hopefully this will not be crushing the dreams of a small orphan child, aka me. You know, I feel like that's a quote from Megamind, like crushing the dreams of a small orphan child. I mean, I know that there's the iconic, like, oh no, I'm quaking in my custom baby seal leather boots. I feel like there's something about crushing the dreams of a small orphan child. Oh wait, no, that's not Megamind. That is Meet the Robinsons. That's Meet the Robinsons because, remember they're like, what do you plan to do? And he's like, and then I crushed the dreams of a small orphan child. That's a good quote. Bowler Hat Guy is such a good villain, like, mostly because he's not actually a villain. He's just, you know, like, sad and misguided. I mean, having the hat be the actual villain is quite incredible. But like, and then I crushed the dreams of a small orphan child. And like, okay, what next? Just the way that no one questions crushing the dreams of a small orphan child. That is corporate America, if you know what I mean. It's like, all right, well, we've like orphan crushing. We've all done our fair share of that. But like, but then what are you gonna do? You know, how's that gonna be? Picking up all of the stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this side of the wall and get a good start on the next one. Like maybe a little bit. Oh, I could probably just try and finish that one. This is going much better than I anticipated. To be fair, I already had a bit of a quartz stockpile, but like, But if I could finish like 3 walls of this first little room area, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty alright. Yeah, I've got just under 2 stacks. Which hopefully that would be enough. I feel like I've already completed a good portion of this wall because I started on it. I mean, one would hope. One would hope that this area could be completed today. Like that, at least these 3 walls. We're gonna ignore all of the walls underneath this. Oh hey Cyborg. Don't know if you're on audio today, but hello. Hello, Cyborg. The emerald star is one of the tripwire hooks. What? I didn't know tripwire hooks were involved in any of this. Hold on, tripwire hooks? Is there some like god tier strat with tripwire hooks that I just don't know about? It's like, ah yes, tripwire hooks, the oldest trick in the book. I have no idea what that one is. I was thinking, can you zombie villager getting 1 iron and get into emerald? Yeah. If there is one with tripwire hooks, I think that would be very interesting to hear about, Cyborg. So if you're on audio and would care to explain, then I would listen. I know that me like listening to you is all you desire. You know, I'm well aware that you crave my validation. Clearly. So you know, I'd be willing to offer that if you would to tell me a trick to get rich quick in Minecraft. I was like, yeah, I might need like 2 lanterns for this. 2 stacks of lanterns for this, and I use like 1 of this. That's fantastic, actually. Okay, this is going so much better than I thought that it would. This is going so very much better than I thought it would. Let's just clear that right out. Don't like the gravel. Don't want the gravel around here. Gravel be gone. But, you know, the rest of this can stay. This will greatly decrease the amount of, like, work I'll get done on this wall, but, you know, I'm gonna be filling that in eventually, so may as well. Digging out the section for the sea lanterns. Because I figure I'll put them in even if I can't put the entire quartz in. Wait, I've still got 3 stacks. I still got 3 stacks of quartz, so I should still be able to pick that up anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, that'll work. Alright, let's get this area started to be cleared out. Let's start to clear this area out. That's a much better way of speaking English. Show us on the CSMB someday. Ah, curse you, Cyborg, with your some days and your putting things off until another time. Ah, you're pretty sneaky with that. You've got quite the brain on you, kid. You know how to keep us hanging on your every word. In other news, I finished watching Disney Descendants yesterday, like the first one, the very first Descendants, and it's still a time for sure. You know, it still certainly is a thing that happens. Yep, it's a thing that happens. Let's just, and then while we're here, let's just, you know, toss some sea lanterns into the mix. Yeah, so if I grab another thing of quartz, I should be able to finish this. And then maybe we could remove this bottom floor. Yeah, alright. Let's just shove all the things in here. Need exactly 7 of those. And yeah, I'll just leave things in here for a minute. Okay, but Chad, this is because if I could remove that floor today, that would be some significant progress. Hello, course tree. You are a disappointment. Course tree is a disappointment. We're at 8. Breaking news. Local course tree is a disappointment. Crypto course tree. Being a disappointment like that. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it, but, you know, I don't make the rules. Spoiler, I do make the rules. I was like, where are my lanterns? They're in my hand. They're in my offhand. There we are. That, yep. They were in my offhand. That's chill. That's fine, that's normal. I will need to replace all of this with quartz too. Just as a side note, maybe I should get, maybe once I finish up this wall here before I start taking out this floor, I should replace a lot of this tunnel with quartz. But I don't know that I want to do that quite yet, actually, because I do so much work like in and around the tunnel. I don't want to actually accidentally like break something. So maybe the tunnel will actually be the last thing that gets quartz in it. Rip to the tunnel, but I think that's just how it's gonna be. Poor tunnel. Aw, the tunnel's gonna be waiting so long. The tunnel's gonna be like, oh boy, I sure hope that I get quartz sometime. Then I'll be like, yes. You'll get quartz sometime, for sure. Definitely. Uh-huh. Yep. And then it'll be like, oh boy, I'm so excited. And I'll just laugh. Okay, well. I wish I had more stone on me. Let's just fill this area in. Just give it a nice little barrier. I'm gonna be using the quartz on this. Okay. Well, there we are. That'll save me a little bit of work later. Just the tiniest amount of work later. But what's done is done. I don't like this. There we are. Anyway. You're laughing. The tunnel wants to be filled in with quartz, and you're laughing. I am laughing at the tunnel being filled in with quartz. That's silly. That's so funny for the tunnel. That's actually such a riot. It's genuinely kind of silly. It's very, very silly. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it with the quartz on hand. That's gonna be good, and then I'm gonna take out this floor and then have a huge other area to work with, but you know what? That's fine. That's totally normal. That's alright. Yeah, I'm really just, I'm gonna finish this and be like, wow, oh my gosh, so much progress. And then I'm going to mine out the floor and it's gonna be like, wow, I have so much to do. Yeah, because like it's looking good up here. It's looking all right. You know, progress is getting done, and then I'm just gonna take out the floor, and it's gonna be like, oh, you thought you were making progress? Yeah, that's kind of funny. It's kind of a bit silly, to be honest. That's yikes. But I mean, look at it. Look at this. Look at how complete this room, this top area is looking. It's a big old lab space. I'm gonna have lots of room to maneuver in here. I can put so many like trees and stuff in, and like maybe it's in the like chests and stuff, and areas to do research and things. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Anyway, this next bit is gonna be a bit rough. Yeah. Let's just pack all that up. I have no inventory space for this, but that's fine. You know, it's been a good run. It's been an absolute honor working with this section of the ceiling floor area. You know, we've got the lanterns in. We've got like all the quartz and stuff done. It's really great. It's really good to see. Well, here we go. I am probably going to periodically go down to pick up all the resources that I'm dropping, but I would like to not do that very often, because then I'll have to like get up and down again and up and down again and up and down again. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's just like, wow, this top area, it looks so nice, and then we just come over here and it's like, more work to do. More things, yay, my favorite. Very tasty. Very tasty work to do. You know, this would probably be faster if I like got a beacon or something, but that would require me fighting the wither, and that's yet to become story relevant. Oh boy. Oh boy, would you take a look at these digs? Oh boy. I'm gonna do this row and then we're gonna go down and pick up the materials. Oh boy. Oh boy, this sure will be a time. Anyway, oh, there's been an Enderman down here. Oh, 2 Endermen down here. Oh, a few Endermen down here. That's exciting. Probably is not well lit enough to prevent mob spawns. Wow. Okay. Just look at that. Look at that, like, dark ceiling. And then just, like, look up and we've got that up there. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of fun. Just looking at how, I don't know, the leveling is changing things. Like, down here, we've got just, like, a big old excavated cavern area. And then we've got all that up there. This is, oh, okay, so this part is gonna be fun, actually. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Alright. Let's just scooch back up there. I will be closing off this entrance once it becomes non-applicable anymore. Actually, I've just realized I can't be going this way across because then that will cut me off from right here. So let's actually start at this end and then just go that and then move this way. Yeah, that could have been some poor decision making. That admittedly could have been pretty bad. Imagine I just like pass the midsection of the room and then I go, oh, I can't reach the ceiling anymore. That's awkward. Yikes. Whoops. Haha, that's so funny. That's so silly, actually. Can I? Yeah, I'll pick it up when I go down. Here, what if I just? Anyway, this is gonna take a hot second, but this is the nature of progress, chat. This is what it means to progress, and to. Yes. Bro, if you take one of my quartz blocks, we're gonna be having words. We're gonna be having words if that guy takes one of my quartz blocks. You know, there'll be some pretty strong words. Some very, very pointy words, in fact. Just keeping an eye on him. Just seeing what's going on. I am going to be picking up so many torches from this. You better not. You better not. Got my eye on you, buddy. I'm watching. If you try any funny business. I don't think Endermen can pick up quartz blocks, but you never know for sure. Endermen are sneaky like that. Endermen are wily tricksters, unknown to the ways of mortal men. Yeah, this is a lot of blocks. This is a lot of stuff to pick up. Yep. Oh, just look at that, look at that. Look at the barrier going down. Oh. Oh, this room is so much taller than the previous room. Oh boy. This room is gonna take so much more quartz. So I'm just scooching forward a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, this area is gonna be a lot more to work with. And I'm definitely gonna need to start working out the like middle quartz pieces because this line of lanterns is not gonna light this whole thing. So that's fun. That's exciting. That's really good to hear. That's fine. I'm not going after one die, right? I'm not. I'd have to do the entire thing. Sir, this is a construction zone. I don't know if you've heard. Excuse me, friend Enderman. I don't think you want to be here right now. There's kind of some major renovations going on in this area. You know, there's some big stuff is happening around here. And not in the kind of way that I think you'd want to experience. Yeah, friend Enderman, I think you're not thinking this through very well. I don't think there's anything for you to pick up either. I've pretty much emptied this space of most things to pick up. I don't think you'll find anything. I don't think you'll find anything that you're looking for. Okay, so that was kind of satisfying. So that was kind of nice. Oh, and oh, okay. You can have dirt. That's fine. You can pick up the dirt. That's chill. That's all right. That's okay. I'm not gonna make a big deal about that one. Let's just do this entire thing so it's like a big old floating platform. Obviously, I will not be doing this section yet. I still need a way up here. But I don't know, I think it's fun how the more this gets excavated, the more of like one room it becomes instead of just like this upper section here and then like a way down into the lower room. It just starts feeling more and more like just one singular space. Because like look, when you look at this, there's like depth to the space. I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting. We'll take this row out and then I'm gonna hop down and take a look-see around. Oh, there's one random dirt. That's exciting. That's really fun, I guess. And time to pick up all the blocks. Will I have inventory space for this? I don't think I will. But, you know, there may as well take it as far as I can. Hello, Enderman. Standing on a block right there. I picked up more of this than I thought that I would. Will I pick up the entire thing? Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Why does the Enderman like being tall? Why does the Enderman like standing on top of the blocks? Look at that. Look at the Enderman go. Look at him standing on top of the blocks. That's kind of silly. Are you gonna try and push me off of this block? Are you... Is that what you wanted? Should I move away from it? Hello, friend. Old friend, old buddy, old pal. I do think it's fun where like the little areas go down because I like had extra stuff there. But anyway, I've got more area of this to excavate. It's been lovely chatting with you, friend Enderman, but I think I'm just gonna go back up here. I will be stopping to put things in an ender chest though. In a shulker box in the ender chest. Let's just shove as much stone in there as we can. Oh, thank you for following. Thanks to John. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. I hope you're having a good time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am excavating a big ol' area. Oh, I'm gonna drop off this, yeah, those torches because, yep, they're just gonna take up space. Yeah, so I'm making, hi, your name is John? Okay, I'll just call you John then, if that's all right with you. Yeah, I'm making a big lab right now, and I need, I'm probably gonna be heading to the nether soon to pick up a lot of quartz because I don't have everything that I need, but, for the moment we're just kind of, you know, excavating this whole area. And there's an enderman down there. We've been having fun times with the enderman. Enderman like standing on top of the blocks. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of a way to use that against the enderman. Like I was standing on some dirt over here and the enderman like, oh, see. We're trying to assert dominance. Cause see, the enderman may be taller than me, but the enderman also seems to prefer standing on top of the dirt blocks, and I'm currently standing on a dirt block and the enderman is on sand. So, you know. I think I've got the upper hand here, personally. That's right. That's right. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Just stand over there on your sand block? Oh, I'm so scared. So scared of your sand block. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, hey. Hey there. Yeah? Oh, did you want the dirt? Did you want to stand on top of the dirt? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, hello. Were you asking me to move? Were you asking me to scooch off of this dirt block? I don't. Oh, power move. I see. Placing your own. Are you? Sir. Sir. I'm immediately concerned for you and your entire life. Oh, there we are. Oh. Okay. Well, I see. Oh, so if I won't let you stand on this dirt block, you'll place your own and then grab another one. Okay. I see how it is. I see the game that we're playing. I mean, we could play a very different game. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. Well, you're distracting me. I need to be excavating. I should be excavating the entire area. This whole room is going to be 20 blocks tall. So, yep, it's going to be pretty large. Okay, so this area of the lab is going to be, I like talking about the lab, so I hope you don't mind me just rambling about the lab. So the purpose of the lab is to, like, research the nether, mostly, because currently I canonically have been, infected with the whole turning into a zombie sort of thing, you know, that the pigmen get. So this lab is an effort to research the nether, see if I can find what, like, the cause of the disease is, see if I can figure out, like, how to cure it or whatever, so that, you know, I can not perish. So this section of the lab is going to be devoted to growing, like, the plants from the nether. So I want to make some huge, like, twisted, like, crimson, what's it called? Like, crimson crimson fungus. That's the word, fungus. Crimson fungus and warped fungus. So there's gonna be the big old plants. I'm gonna have it like encased in glass and stuff, and like specimen sort of things. So you know, I'm excited for it. But first step is getting this whole room built. And yeah, this is one of the larger projects that I've ever undertaken. Like probably the largest. Big old room down here. I've got an upper section of the lab over there that I've also done a lot of work on. I want to make another one of these rooms on the other side of the lab, but that one's going to be for studying stuff from the end. Because you know, gotta explore those different realms and areas that you may not be developing like magical diseases from. Who knows? But yeah, just lab times right now. This guy, did you just place down another one and pick up another dirt block? Sir, this is a construction zone. I'm currently doing construction. That you don't even have a hard hat. Do you know how dangerous it is for you to be here? All kinds of accidents can happen in construction zones. All kinds of weird, wacky hijinks and people never being heard from again after they entered the wrong construction zone. I don't think the Enderman knows what is going on and what, you know, they're playing with. Excuse me, are you aware that you're playing with death? Are you aware that this environment may be dangerous to you? I'm not seeing any signs that the Enderman is aware that this area could be dangerous, so I mean, hopefully that means that they've signed the waiver. You know, the whole yes, I'm entering a dangerous construction zone waiver. The one that all people entering a construction zone sign before they enter. Hey, how you doing? I see you found a little hole in the wall there to hang out in. Hope that you're enjoying your time in the wall, I guess. I think it's an interesting wall. I'm gonna be filling in the wall with quartz eventually. So you can't stay there forever. Well, I mean, if you're sure. If you're sure, then I guess I'll leave you to it. I should be collecting blocks anyway, so I mean, it's not like I can do a lot about what you're doing right now, so just live your best life, Ender friend, I guess. Yep. Ah, but see, chat, so this is what I was talking about with like the room starting to feel more complete, as like now it just feels like there's a little like balcony area in the room, and yes, I'm going to take this away. I'm not keeping it. But like, just the more that this gets excavated out, the more it feels like, wow, there's stuff here. It's not just two connected areas. It's like one place. No, I just think that's interesting. Strange burst of discontented grumbling aside. Back up to here. I've been cutting out a lot on the sides and a lot less here on this back section. So I think I'm gonna focus on that for a little bit, you know, just try to equalize everything before we move on to the next bits of the sides. Because it turns out if you take 2 from both sides, but only 2 from only one side of the square, then it stops being a square pretty quickly. So that's a little bit awkward. You know, that is a bit strange. I was scrolling the wrong way there, but that's fine. And that Enderman is still just standing up there. Do Endermen just like being up high? Do Endermen just like being tall? Are they cats? Are Endermen like, do they just find the highest area they can stand on and then just stand there? It's looking kind of silly. It's so silly Enderman. So silly Enderman just sitting up there. That's so funny. That's so very, very, very funny. You know, that's alright. I hope, you know, at the very least, I hope that the Enderman is having fun with that. Heck, I'm going down. I see all the blocks floating here, and I've gotta. You know? It's an urge, it's an itch. I can't stop it. Well, on the plus side, this is looking a bit more symmetrical now. And it shouldn't even matter if it's symmetrical. I'm filling this area in. Not filling this area. I'm excavating it so I can make this into a big ol' lab area. It should not matter. At the same time, it is maybe still looking a bit longer this way, so maybe I should take off another few. Anyway. Oh boy. Well, here we are, back on the top section. Hello, gamers. This is Quimby, coming to you live from the top section of the lab that's currently being excavated. And you know, when you look up here and you look down on the other section of the lab, you really just start thinking about how, like, absolutely massive this thing is gonna be. So you know, it's really, really an epic gamer moment out here. Like, look at this thing go! Look at us just taking all of this out. Man, oh, chat, this is the real Minecraft gameplay. This is the gameplay they don't want you to find out about. This is the stuff that they knew if it got out, then it'd be too powerful. So, you guys are lucky you're seeing it here. Is all I'm gonna say about that. You know, let's change the music a little bit. Hold on. I want to find. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. What an epic gamer moment, though. What an extremely epic gamer moment. I'm actually just so excited to get this section out. Like, I don't have the quartz to deal with this next area. But just look at it. Just look at how much larger the room looks already. Mostly because it is considerably larger at this point now that I've removed, you know, now that I've essentially added like 8 blocks of height. I was like, yep, I will add 8 blocks of height here. And surprise, the room looks larger now. I'm like one of those house flipper shows. You know, they're like, we're gonna add some stuff here to make the room feel larger, except I'm legitimately just making the room larger by excavating more space. Like, look, the smaller room, larger room. Enlarge your house with this one weird trick. Realtors hate him. What if you were like, man, I wish I had tricks to make my house larger, and then turns out your trick was just to make your house larger. That sounds like rich people kind of behavior. That sounds like something that rich people would do. Heckin' rich people. Always getting in our business. I feel like I'm chasing cats off of a porch or something. Just like, rich people! You get off my lawn! Alright, and there we have it. This section is entirely excavated, which means that I am gonna block that off. No more will we be entering the room through that entrance. See? It's just the entire completed top section. Wow, that is such a feeling. That is a feeling for sure. I don't think I'm gonna have the inventory to finish this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've run out of space. Alright, well, ender chest time. Ender chest and shulker boxes. Is this one full? This one's full. Actually, wait. I've got room for some diorite in there, and this, and that, and this. Do I have any andesite? I don't think I do. Okay. Full shulker box. I can sometimes talk. Full shulker box. Can I just... There we are. And let's throw these in for good measure. Pick all that up. Oh, Enderman is down on the ground. I repeat, Enderman is down on the ground. The Enderman has decided to grace us with its presence. Wrong thing. And okay. I think what I want to do right now is before I start putting any more quartz in, I think that I would love to put all the sea lanterns in on the sections that I've already got planned for it, so that I can start getting an idea of what I want the next lantern section to be. Because, you know, obviously these little things on every side are not going to be enough to light the entire space. So that means that I'm going to need to improvise. Alternatively, carefully plan. One of the two. I'm not entirely sure which. Yeah, because this section's pretty well lit, but we've still got this whole area that will not have the sea lanterns in it unless I get a design for them. It's about the designs, chat. It's about doing the designs. Bop, bop, bop. And here we go. Do I have enough sea lanterns for this? No, I'm gonna need to go upstairs for more. Okay. Yeah, just grabbing another stack should be pretty good. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna scooch through here. Just, yeah. That guy always making trouble. Always making trouble for the rest of us. You hate to see it. It's kind of rude. Kind of impolite, actually. Picking up all the things. And pop, coarse flour. Coarse flour. Okay. Someday I'll do something with all of that. Someday that will be useful. I'll grab 2 of these just in case. You know, you never know when you're down. You never know when you're down in the labs what you're gonna need. You never know what it's gonna be like. Whee! Oh, I have to go so much further down now, which is a good thing. That's a good thing because I want it to be like at the very bottom, but still just, oh, I remember when I didn't need to go that far down. The nostalgia. I remember when I just went down 7 blocks every time. And now here I am going down so many blocks. Oh, you love to see it. Alright. Big space. Big space. I've got a lab, and I'm gonna be doing unethical work in my lab. My favorite song. Just real quick, I'm gonna just, you know, gotta make sure that there's a layer of separation between the outside world and my lab. So I'm just gonna fill all this in. So that way, if I ever accidentally break a block in the lab, you won't see it. Ta-da! I didn't need to put those there. I was gonna be excavating that eventually someday. Nope. Bad. Stop. Okay. There we are. Hold on just real quick. Let's... Layer of separation! And I think that should be it on... Yeah, okay. So the big squares are still going pretty... Big squares still looking pretty good. I'm not upset with that decision. That looks like a pretty fun choice. So then the question is how I'm going to get lighting on the inside of that. I could do a smaller square on the inside. Have a little like bullseye effect. Just have it, you know, as it gets further in, have more and more, like have more circles and stuff. I'm pretty sure that at this point we have the center of the room uncovered. Like we've still got another layer below this, but it's not that big. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we've got the middle of the room open right now. Middle of the room will be probably around right here. I could just do some squares. Just do like middle squares here. Like in the center of things. Maybe give it like 2 blocks in, then do like a rectangle. Decisions, chat. See, I could just do like another 1, 2, and then have like a line right there. And like another 1, 2, have a line like right there. And then go on in. So that would be like one here. No, not one there. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Hold on. Did I count that right? 1, 2. Because the ceiling's a bit different, but yes, I did count that wrong. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 1. Hold on, this all just gets shifted over 1. Actually, let's just take the rest of these out. 2, 1. How many do I have over there? 3. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, and 1. So if I did that, that would give me then maybe one more ring on the middle. That would give me some. I definitely had a lot of lanterns for this. I have another one going like right there, another one going like right there, and then probably another one in there. Again, big bullseye kind of look. Huh. That would be on every single side, because that would be how they're all lit. Huh. There's 2 underlats in here. That's kind of distracting me. But let's see. Are they going to meet? Are they going to be friends? Or are they going to fight to the death for infringing on each other's territory? Oh, I don't think Everyman are territorial. I could do like little starburst design things. Just do lots of little starbursts around the entire thing. That could be interesting. Well, that guy's got a piece of dirt. Good for you, guy, having a piece of dirt. Hold on, is that a piece of dirt from the floor? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, we're good. It's very tricky. It's very, very tricky. do just like some big design like spiraling out. Actually, hold on. That's not such a bad idea. Okay, what if we go from like there to here, and then it like came in on both sides and did like a little sort of thing? So it went, what if it went up to there, then across to about the middle? Like maybe we leave like a 2-block middle space. Where's the middle? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so this should be the middle right there. And yeah, that looks about right, but I want to count it just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah, that's the middle. So what if we left a space there? So then lantern's going up this way, coming around to about like right here, coming down, and then like and then like curving in, making its own like little spiral pattern. So coming to like right here, going down to about about like right there probably, if my estimations on where the middle of the room is gonna be is correct. Then come in and then did a little like thing. I don't think it's quite square enough for that to look the way I want it to. I don't know if it was like, there's just like a lot of middle space in here. Because this isn't going to be a square, this is going to be a giant rectangle, because these walls are not square. It's going to be 20 blocks tall and 34 across, so anything that I do will have to accommodate for it being a rectangle instead of a square. I can do basic math and know the proportions of the rooms that I'm working with. That's fine. Are there oh, they're both over there now. They're both just standing right there. For a second it looked like there was a third one, and I got really concerned. Okay, so considering that it's a rectangle, I'm going to have considerably more like this space than this space. So doing a like little curling design might not be the best choice. But it would be very pretty. I just really wish I could see the entire square. I know it'll be much easier to work with when it's not the entire square, but I just wish that I could see the entire square. Thought processes, thoughts running. I'm gonna have 8 more blocks below this to work with. Only 8. That's like this much more space. Which is still, you know, a good amount of space, but not enough for some really, really drastic stuff. I could start in a bit more, but then that would look unbalanced with like the sides. Maybe instead of doing a big square, I could make this be the start of the thing. We've still got a lot of like inside. I just want the spiral to work. I want the cool like that sort of design thing, you know? Because that's such a pretty design with the like going out and then going in stuff. You guys are not helping. You are not being good workers. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. I've been puzzling about this for a hot second. Okay. Thoughts, thinks, thunks, considerations. Because I really need to start the lantern design before this room gets too large. This room is going to be so big. This room's gonna be quite fast. I could just go with smaller rectangles. But I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe let's just... I'm using the wrong pickaxe for that. Anyways. Let me just get an idea of all of this. Hold on, I'm just... Ugh, this is gonna be gross. Okay. So it comes out here, it goes down to about right there. No, it'd stop right around there. It's okay, we go into about here. We go down to about here, I think. Maybe here. Go in, and then if we stop right there, then I wouldn't have... I don't think I would have the space, unless I would have the space to go back on in. Wait, hold on. It's experiment time, chat. We're doing a full-blown experiment here. Where we go to. That is where we go to. Okay. Listen, this is gonna get excavated eventually someday. Then yeah, let's just make it easier for my brain to work real quick. Okay. So then hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're actually going to go to there, and then this would go across like that. But the thing is, there'd be another one. So I don't have like the bottom space to work with it yet. But there'd be one coming up, stopping around right here, and then going in. So it would be like a big spiral that way, and then this one would go down and come around that way. And then if we come over on this side and excavate that little section out. Hold on, I gotta... Then it goes to right around there. Picking up the blocks because I'm a sucker. Well, that's not supposed to go all the way there. That's supposed to stop right there. I need to finish this off. Hold on. Hold on just a sec. Now a word from our, I don't know, from our existence. Not saying word from our sponsors because that's like an actual channel rewards thing. This one goes all the way out that way. And then we go over here and break this down. Okay. Please, just let me get the stone for my peace of mind. Please, Minecraft. And then down here, we would have a piece that is coming up. Because it would go down there, come over this way, and then it would stop around there. And then it would be like that. Go around that way and do that. And that's actually not terrible. That's actually not too bad. I don't necessarily mind that one. This should start right there. There we are. I mean, you can't really see it right now because, you know, the section on the bottom hasn't been filled in yet. I'm honestly not mad about that. About, like, this whole thing. There's something so satisfying about a large room just getting iteratively filled in. Yeah, it's just like oh, we're imagining this section of the room before like the full bottom part has been put in, and that's just, it does things to my brain, but you know, they're not necessarily like things. It's just sort of like, ooh, so that's how it's gonna be. I want to get as much quartz on this section as possible. See, okay, we've got that. Yeah. Okay. Stuff is starting to happen, chat. We're starting to... The brain juices are starting to flow just a little bit. See, ready? And then... Bam! Let me scooch back a little bit and... Okay. I want to get like one of the arms filled in. I think that would be like, that would give me an idea of what I'm doing. I've got one more stack of quartz. We gotta make it count, chat. One more stack. Okay, let's fill in this section, and see if we can get in there. Oh, I gotta pick up all the things. That's okay. Now that that's been sorted. Okay. All right, here we go. I think seeing it in quartz will make the design look clear, and it'll also give me then leeway to start putting lanterns in to, you know, get even more of an idea of what the full effect will be. Okay, yeah, that's kind of nice. It kind of looks like an E at the moment. It's just saying E. Lanterns. Hold on. Ah! I wanted to do a cool jumpy thing, but it was simply not meant to be. Okay, let's try that again. Here, I'm actually gonna scooch this way. There we are. Just let me fill in the things. Let me fill in the lanterns, please. And... okay. Bop. We're gonna get an arm in. And then right here. And that should be it. That should be the entire arm. Ooh, it does look kind of nice. Like, I mean, obviously it'll look better when the entire thing is put in. And I wonder if I could do something with like maybe glass to help with the effect. I wonder if I could put like blue glass around the outside. I wonder what that would do for the space. I don't know. Ultimately, there's going to be a lot of things that are just going to be a bit weird because I don't have the entire space available to me right now. But I like the direction that we're going thus far. I feel like it's got some vibes to it. I wish I could bring this one up like one. Hello. You doing good, man? You doing alright there? Well, now I have 3 Endermen down here. I would assume that's just... Why were you on fire, though? Endermen don't catch on fire in the sun. Were you, like, in lava or something? What were you doing? That doesn't give me any answers. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay. Alright then. That's that, I guess. That's how it's gonna be. Okay, I've got 21 more quartz. I could probably make a good start on, like, this side of the stuff, you know? Just the random Enderman chilling in here. They're just vibing, I guess. Okay, and then we fill that in there. I almost trapped myself. Okay. And I've done it on the wrong level. Okay, well, let's try that again. Oh, I put the quartz in the wrong spot. This is what I get for trying to work on things. Okay, well, let's try that again. Let's give that another shot. Okay. All right. That's it. That's better. Okay. Wow, that was weird. Ah, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I've got like 5 more quartz. Let's just do that section. Oh, there's a dirt block there. I somehow didn't even notice that. And I think that's all the quartz that I've got. It looks so silly that way. I should probably put lanterns in on this section, just to give it some semblance of a look, just to give it something. Let's just. This was a poorly planned maneuver. I should not have done it this way, but this is the way that I decided to start moving around, I guess. So that's fun. Can I reach? No. Oh, I can reach that block right there, but not that middle one. Okay, that's... Oh, imagine planning literally anything. Imagine... Come on. Imagine having thoughts for, I don't know, anything at all. Okay. So... That's the beginning of the wall design. I do wish I could like tilt this up a little bit. Maybe I'll have these meet in the center and have it be like a little shaped sort of thing. I'd need to see the entire room to do that, and we still have the 8 layers, like the 8 blocks below us that has yet to be opened up. Oh, speaking of the 8 blocks below us, I wonder if any slimes have spawned down there. Nah. It does look like we've had some evidence of visitors, though. There's been, you know, some friends hanging around, so that's very interesting. If only I could extend the design down here and see the entire thing, but you know. We reached the halfway point. Yep, we're pretty well at the halfway point at this point in time. Okay, let's just scooch. Oh, you mean halfway of this room? Oh. Time to refill that water bottle. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Hold on. Okay, so we've got an end now word from our sponsors coming, which is going to be a quick ad break. I think we're just going to go 60 seconds here because I just need time to like run and refill my water bottle. Yeah, so we're just going to take a minute break, take some time to stand up, take a drink of water yourself. If you've been, like, I don't know, staring at a screen for a while, maybe rest your eyes a little bit. I'm not going to be doing anything important during the break, except for, like, literally going and grabbing more water. So, I'll be back in a minute, and I will see you guys then. Okay. Alright, now I know that some people are subbed, so I gotta hurry. Just listen to the pretty music. Okay, I'm back. I'm here. I'm back. I made it. Drinking some water. I have no clue when the break started. I didn't look at the clock. That's fine. At least there's still pretty music, I guess. So, you know, we've got that going for us. Okay. Alright. Oh. I guess we'll just call that good. Whoop. Anyway. I do wish I could see the entire thing. But it's just gonna be so much easier to work on when it's like this. It's gonna be a lot nicer to me, personally. Okay, so I'm not in love with like the harsh blue lines here. I wish I could have some way to like blur that together. I do wonder what would happen if I put some glass in. Like some dark blue glass or something. Is there dark blue dye? Hold on. Yes, there is. Okay, there's blue dye. Okay, so you get it from lapis. Okay. I wonder about putting some blue... Like, I mean, light blue dye would probably maybe fit it better. But at the same time... Dye. But at the same time, you know... Maybe cyan or something? I don't know, chat, it's very tricky because it does feel like this just sort of abruptly ends and I wish it had a little something more than that. Maybe I could like do something with other stuff. I don't know. As large as this room is, I don't think it's got quite the scale to do some of the stuff that I wish I could do with it. I mean, hot take. Unless I made it so that this was where that happened and then it went over to here, I could take it up to here and back. Hang on, I kind of want to try that. I kind of want to see what that would look like. So let's just put that there. Okay, what would I need to do at this point? Okay, this whole section would need to get removed. This was like that right there. Okay, chat, we are experimenting. This definitely is one of those things that would have been easier to do. Here, I'll just... This is one of those things that would have been much easier to do earlier, but such is the nature of life. I think I've fixed it. Oh, hold on. Gotta change the music. Yeah, let's go here. That'll work. Okay. And then I will be fixing that up, but I don't think I've got enough quartz to do anything else with it. Yeah, we'll just leave it looking really bare and empty. Okay, so then at that point we come down to here. Remove these lanterns here. If I could give myself enough time to actually do that. Okay. Then I actually didn't need to remove those lanterns because we'd be going right back up there, but that's fine. That's not something we need to be too concerned about. Well, we don't need to worry about that too hard. I've made many mistakes in my life. Okay, and then we hold on. We do that, and then we do that. Hold on. Because that could be... Oh, that's kind of nicer. I actually kind of really prefer that. Okay, so hot take chat, that's ultimately just much better, and I'm going to completely change the design. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So that means I am going to need to remove those two and have the entire area undergo complete cosmetic surgery. So, you know, that's fun. I just need more quartz. Do I have any more quartz? Do I have any just hiding around upstairs? Did I take everything that I had left? Is that a thing that I did? Again, on the plus side, this is... I'm getting some quartz fruit from this, so that's chill. And I got an extra quartz flower. Please tell me I have those 3 stacks of quartz. I think I picked them up. I think we're out of quartz, but like... Okay, we're out of quartz. Okay, but I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna head back down anyway though, because I do want to restructure the section that I have done. It's like the sections that I haven't done will be fine, but for the sections that I put the lanterns in here, I would like to fix that. So let us begin by removing these 3 lanterns. Going up to here and removing 3 lanterns. 2 lanterns actually, we're just removing 2 lanterns from here. Immediately fall down. That's the next part of my plan, is to fall down actually. That was the whole goal the entire time, was to just fall. Then right here, that needs to be lanterns. Let's use those 2 quartz that I just got and put them right here. Nature is healing. These 2 lanterns get removed, but that's all. The rest can stay. Okay. Then right here, this needs to be 2 lanterns also. Excuse me, sir, you're in a construction zone? Okay. And then these 2 quartz will be used to fill in this hole right there. And that works out pretty well, I think. Yeah, that looks much better. That's simply better. Well, I've got the plan now. So it's just a matter of getting a heck ton of quartz. And a whole ton of sea lanterns. I used kind of a lot today. And I gotta do this whole design on the other sides too. Yeah, I think right now I'm gonna head back up to the surface. Maybe do some trading with my villagers. And that's gonna be how it is. That's gonna be the story. Another news that does, like, having a concrete design for everything does bring me, like, a big step closer on completing this whole project. So that's good. That's very good. Is it still nighttime outside? Oh my gosh. And yeah, I'm just gonna make a run for it. It's almost dawn. Okay, good to know. Yep. I wonder if I could still get some sleep. I wonder if I could still get just that tiny little bit of shut-eye. You know, just a little bit of sleepy times. Maybe it's trading with villagers and getting some emeralds moments. Oh, I probably got like maybe an hour or two of sleep there. Wow, I have such a healthy sleep schedule in Minecraft. I sure do love my Minecraft sleep schedule. It's so very healthy. My iron golems are not looking too hot, so I gotta give them some help pretty soon. There's a creeper over here, but I think it despawned, so that's chill. Okay. Well, time to get to work. By work, I mean actually being a mayor. Okay. Police force. Being taken care of. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's a rip. That's a real rip moment right there. Yeah, maybe I should not have stayed underground as long as I did. Oh, we're suffering just the tiniest bit. Okay, alright, alright. That's chill, that's cool, that's normal. That is a-okay. Yeah, that guy was pretty close to death. And I've so many less iron golems than I used to. Okay. Yeah, I've been underground for a long time. I've been shoving my head in the sand for a long time. Maybe I should make some more iron golems. Just, you know, get a little bit more security for the village. Yikes. Alright, well... I think I'm gonna begin by trading a whole bunch of stone to Macy. Oh, and that's all the stone I had. Let's put the extra stuff away, pick up the materials I need to start doing some serious trading. And yep. This is normal and going well. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. Let's just shove these things away. I've got an extra stack of torches, so that's chill. Let's pull out the quad box. The quad box, if you know what I mean. The box with the quad in it. Good for trading with the villages. With the fishermen that, you know, they've got the quad trade. So you may as well trade the quad with them. Alright, well that was a pretty good trade with the quad. Let me pick up some more so that I can trade with the other guy. Are you the one? Yeah, you're the one. Good man. Good man right here. Alright, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Alright, I've got 39 emeralds. And just a little bit of... you know, it's not even really worth putting the quad back in the quad box. This quad is going right in this chest here as soon as I can get that villager to move out of my way. Excuse me, sir. Don't you know I'm a very busy person around here? I'm the mayor. I gotta be doing stuff. Do I have any more of the quad? Oh, I do. I have another quad box. Alright. I mean, we got that, but is there anything else I want to trade? I mean iron, obviously. Let's check on the flower farm, see if it's got any waste iron that I can pull away from it. Ah yes, you know the waste iron that comes from the flower growing process. And that's how it goes. That's what you love to see. The waste iron. I really should come out here sometime and continue working on this factory. I've got so much space for it cleared out. Yeah, you know, chat. Sometimes you just gotta begin projects and then never work on them ever again. Yikes. At the very least, you know, the lab isn't turning out like that. I've really been putting in the work on the lab. Yeah, it sort of sat there for a long time, but you know, we're doing so much better now. We're doing so much better. Alright, I got a lot of iron. That'll be good for trading with the villagers. The villagers, they love their iron trades. You know, I was trading with them the other day and they were like, you know, Quimby, we really love trading the iron with you. And I was like, oh, thank you, Gerald. You know, I really appreciate it. And that's how it went. That was, I swear to you, that's how that conversation went. And I know it sounds sort of crazy, sort of ludicrous, but I promise you that's how it went. Alright, well, here you are. Let's see how many boys there are that trade with the iron around here. I'm only seeing 2 of you. I'm pretty sure there's more over here. Because there's the toolsmith over here. Are there still the people who stand on top of the wall, on top of the ceiling sometimes? Because I'm honestly not really sure what they're up to when they're up there, but, you know, as long as they're happy and are feeling well, I guess it's alright. Alright, and then we've got you over there. Alright, I've got about 1.5 stacks of emeralds. That should be enough that I can start trading with the masons, you know, start getting more of that sweet quartz. And yeah, that should be it. Alright, let's see what the masons have to offer. Hey there, mason master. There you are. Get your emeralds, I get your quartz. Alright, let's see what Macy's got. Macy's probably got the same sort of trade. I know Macy. Macy's always coming through with me on the quartz trades. Thank you, Macy. You're a real gem. Alright, now we've got Mason and his associate over here in the factory. They should be able to give us some more. At that point, I will need more emeralds, probably. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, no, I'll be alright. I'll be alright for another trade with them. Alright, there we are. I really am considering taking some of my gold over to Bread City and seeing what the cleric's got to offer for it. Like the cleric and the leather man. What's they call them? Leather workers? Is that it? Yeah, seeing what they've got to offer me. See if they've got anything that I could want. Namely emeralds. I'd take emeralds. That's what I want. And so really what I'm needing is I'm needing just the capital to fund this endeavor. And you know, the iron trades are really carrying it right now, but iron, you know, the rate of the iron being made is not the greatest, if we're gonna be honest. So I may need to invest in something else, some other sort of trade that we can get to get all the emeralds that I'm gonna need for this. I mean, the quad trade's going along pretty well. I need something quick. I guess I could trade all the coal blocks that I've got. I know that the fishermen have a pretty good rate for the coal. I could hop up to the 420 Chester and pick up a stack of coal blocks. See what they got for it. What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of stone. I could trade all of my stone out. I have a lot of stone. A sort of outrageous amount of stone, if you know what I mean. That's really just not the most effective sort of trade. You know, you spend so much time with it. Alright, yeah, so we're taking a stack of blocks of coal. I'll pick up some more later. Speaking of that, chat, would you mind if we did a mining stream sometime? You know, I don't do much mining these days. I do a lot of building, excavating sort of stuff. But you know, there's some things that I really just need to get from mining. Stuff like diamonds, you know? And I've really not been doing too hot with that one. Alright, so the fishermen, they should have the coal trades. You see, you get 1 emerald for 10 coal, as compared to the other, like, the people who work with the iron sort of trades. Because see, they give 1 emerald for 15 coal. Mining stream might be calming. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just take a day and just mine. I think that could be nice. And I really am running low on stuff like diamonds and coal apparently now. I've only got 2 stacks of blocks, so I have at least 1 other fisherman. I've talked with Batman Villain. I've talked with you. Where's the other fisherman? Where's the other fisherman? Yeah, just, I don't know, chill mining days. I keep meaning to do like more mining, and then I'd always forget somehow. I've talked to you. Is there another one over here? Why are you guys over here? What's going on in this village? What is going on in this village? I do not understand, but that's fine. I could have sworn there's at least 1 fisherman. I have 3 of them, don't I? I mean, one I never trade with because I don't love their trades, but like, I could have sworn I had 3. Wait, is it you? No, I just talked to you. No, not you, not you. What about you? Is it you? Are you the other one? No! Where's the other fisherman? There are 3 of them, I swear! I swear there are 3 fishermen. Oh my gosh. Am I going crazy? I might be. You never know. I do tend to go crazy a lot. I just want some more emeralds, please. Please, I'm shelling out so much here. I know that I've got like literal stacks of emerald blocks, but listen, that would make me poor. If I used all of my stacks of emerald blocks, then I would be poor. I should really turn these into blocks and set them out oxidizing. Do I have anything that I could trade? I mean, I could get... I could try to get some Fletchers going. And then like mine down a bunch of... No, cut down a bunch of trees and stuff. I think... Okay, so I've got a lot of leather. That would be a good one to go with. I've got some... Oh, I've got some pork chops I can trade with my butchers. I always forget about the butchers for some reason. Alright, where's the butchers? Are you... Hello, do you have... Yes, you do. Okay. Many thanks. What you got here? Berries, okay. I've got some other butchers lying around somewhere. I've got a lot of butchers in town. Have you guys heard the theory that Jack the Ripper was a butcher? Because I think that's an interesting theory. Probably not likely from what I know of the case. It sounds like it... From what I know of the case, it would make more sense if Jack the Ripper was actually a nobleman. Because of the way that people just like didn't question, you know, his suspicious actions. But you know, I personally don't love that rich people can sometimes get away with stuff just because they're rich and then people don't ask questions about that. But you know, who might mess with the, I don't know, forward press of capitalism and stuff. Oh. I've got 1, I've got 2. I could have sworn there was another fisherman. I mean, if one of them had to get lost, at least it was the one that didn't have anything useful. So, there's that, I suppose. There's that. Hello, Mason Master. Let's just get some stuff from you. Excuse me, sir, would you like to display your wares, namely quartz? I would love quartz. If you wanted to give me quartz, I would not say no to quartz. Hey, Macy. Sup? Oh, and there, oh, I'm level 100. That's exciting. I'm level 100, chat. I am on top of the world. I'm the greatest level in the history of Minecraft. Clearly no one has ever reached the heights of level 100. So, you know, we're looking pretty special out here, clearly. Clearly we're, you know, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about that. I have 2 more stacks of quartz. I need so many more. I've not even finished one side of, like, one full side of the lower part of the room, and then there's even the floor to think about after that. Yeah, I need quartz. I just need a lot of quartz. Maybe, okay, so here's my get rich plan. I want to take all of the leather that I've accumulated over to Bread City, trade it out to the leather worker there. At the same time, I would like to go back over to Paper Plains, get a bunch of like pork and stuff, bring it back to the butchers here, because that's a pretty good, you know, that's a pretty good trading system there. Also, though, I'd like to go mining sometime, get a bunch of coal, maybe trade coal to the fishermen or something. And I probably can't get any more quartz until the end of the day at this point. I've got 3 stacks of it. So, sticks. Sticks too. I'm gonna go chop down a bunch of trees. Gonna bring that. I've got 2 Fletchers in Paper Plains, which is not a lot of Fletchers, but like, you know, for the amount of trees you need to cut down for the full 16 emeralds, I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. I could just get bamboo and bring it over to trade with them. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. Here, what if... I do want to check one more time. Are you gonna restock on quartz? Oh, hang on. You do restock on quartz. Okay. I thought you only do that like twice a day, and I thought you'd already restocked twice, but... Hey, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all. Alright, so we're gonna get one more round of trading with quartz for everyone. Then I think we're gonna head out and just for like the last few minutes break down a bunch of bamboo and get ready for trading that to Fletchers and stuff. Okay, so you don't have it, and you don't have it. So maybe I've somehow traded with them a bit more today, or did you just work? You did just work. Sneaky little guy. Okay, then I'll give Mason some space to work. Is Mason gonna work? That looks like he might have worked right there. Hello, Mason, did you work? Yes, you did. Okay. Alright. And let's go pick up some sticks. It's like the age-old game, pick-up sticks. You know, the one where you pick up sticks. I've never played pick-up sticks. Confession time, I've never done that. Alright, so I'm gonna get a ton of sticks here. This probably isn't even gonna give me that many sticks. I need so many for like the full trades, but that's chill. It's part of my master plan, so therefore nothing could ever go wrong with this. Clearly my master plan is infallible. Did I break? Okay, I did break one of the ground pieces, but that's fine. See, it just gets replanted. Maybe I should do this on flat ground at some point. But that takes away the authenticity of the bamboo forest. The goal here is not to be a convenient place for collecting resources, it's to imitate life when life would give me nothing. So terribly sorry about that. I'm gonna collect a whole bunch of bamboo and then I'm gonna turn it into sticks, and it's not even gonna be enough for one-time trading with a Fletcher. Okay. Is there a bunny in that ravine? There's a creeper right there. What are you doing, creeper? Is there a cave here that... Is there a witch? Oh my gosh, there's a witch. What the heck? What just happened? Okay, well, yep. That was interesting. That was alright. Not gonna question it. We're just gonna collect all this bamboo, turn it into sticks, and move on with our lives. How much bamboo do I have? Okay, watch. This is gonna make me like 3 stacks of sticks, and I need 8 for a full trade with a villager. I need one singular more bamboo. There we are. And yep. Well, that was something. That was something to be sure. Alright, there we are. There we go. And you know, we're probably gonna end it there today. You know, it's been a long day of building and trading and getting resources and stuff, and yeah, and I've gotta do things. Today's a pretty busy day for me. So let's pull off the armor, hop into F5. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end here. Is it nighttime? It's getting on towards nighttime. I'm gonna walk backwards towards the village as we do this. Yes, thanks guys for being here. It was fun just, I don't know, vibing, chatting, working on things today. I'm glad that we got the design for the sea lanterns done, because that's something that's been, it's been sitting pretty heavily on my mind. So I'm glad that we've got like a plan there now. So if I have time today, I'll probably try to, you know, go in and either get like a ton more emeralds or go looking for some quartz, you know. But I know, oh, and just a reminder, and I'll announce this on the Discord too. I won't be able to stream on Saturday because I'm gonna be not here. I'm gonna be out of town. So, yeah. So just an early warning, early heads up that that's something to look out for. Is me not being here on Saturday. Don't be concerned. Can I open the door? No, I've put a torch. Hold on. Ah! That's not what I wanted. Okay. No, I've locked myself out. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry guys, this is very interesting to me. Hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah, so thanks for being understanding, Jima. I appreciate it. Sorry I got distracted by closing the door in F5 view right there. Sorry, I just hyper focused on that for a second. But yeah, it's been absolutely lovely. I will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow we might do that mining stream just cuz that sounds very nice actually. So yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. Won't be here Saturday, but when I am here, it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end things up here. I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for listening to me ramble about various things for hours. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.